Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another video with your big boy buddy Gore. And I just got back from GameStop trading in a bunch of games. Why did I trade in a bunch of games at GameStop? Because I love to trade in at GameStop. That's one of my favorite things to do. No, it's because I don't mind that. If I get good trade credit, I'm not going to complain. I know some people don't like trade values at GameStop or whatever, which, to be fair, some trade values are ridiculous for sure. You just got to be smart with it. You know, use their percentage extra thing. I've been saying this for years. I know there's people on YouTube right now that are like, oh, man, I'm a GameStop guy, you know, and that's cool. But I've been around doing this GameStop hustle for like 10 years, okay? Not as much as some other people. Mind you, I do it here and there. But I've been trading at GameStop for a long time. So I love to get good deals at GameStop. You can say what you will, but I don't care. You're going to miss GameStop when it's gone. I'm just going to say I'm not GameStop shill. I don't think, at least. But you're going to miss GameStop when it's gone. When it's gone, you're going to be like, oh, man, I miss GameStop. Same thing with Blockbuster. Everybody's like, Blockbuster sucked. And then when Blockbuster's gone, you're like, oh, man, I miss Blockbuster. Like, yeah, you should have said it sucked before, huh? You missed that. You like all your digital shit. Fucking digital simps. Anyway, so I traded a bunch of stuff. I traded a bunch of stuff to GameStop for Switch 2 games because I already spent so much on the Switch 2, the product. I didn't want to spend too much on actual games, so I wanted to make as much money as possible with trade credit, so I could just pay for all the games. And I want to go ham on the launch day. So I have 2 receipts here because I bought one thing, and then I was like, you know what, or pre-order one thing, and then I said, you know what, I'll pre-order the other thing, even if we'll get to it. I pre-ordered 8 games. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to get 8 games. I just wanted to pre-order them. Not that I think they're going to sell out. I was just there. I was like, fuck it. Let me pre-order it. And if I don't want it, I don't need to pick it up. I could go up, pick everything else up, and go, no, I don't want that or that. So I said, screw it. $5 deposit too. And it was trade-in credit. So I think it was like $298 trade credit. So, yeah, so I could pre-order this stuff. So I thought I'd share what I pre-ordered. So first things first is, I'm looking for it, Cyberpunk 2077. That was $5. I would show my receipt here, but it's going to show, like, I'm just not going to. Actually, hold on. Maybe I can fold it up and show you. Just to prove it, just in case you don't believe me or some shit. It's like, I don't know why you wouldn't believe me that I pre-ordered stuff, but whatever. Here, I'll do it like this, because it shows my trade credit stuff, and I don't want to do a DSP and fucking dox myself and also get my shit canceled. So, all right, so here you go. Boom, baby. That's the receipt for all the stuff I pre-ordered on this one receipt. So that's 7 right there, and then later on I pre-ordered something else. So first thing first is Cyberpunk 2077. It looks really good. Like, I kind of want to just have it just as an oddity. But I do want to play on Switch 2. I want to play a lot of things on Switch 2 because it's just one of those things, like, I want to collect for it because I like collecting. And it's just like, it's so crazy that Cyberpunk, it looks so good on Switch 2. You can see gameplay. It looks insanely good. So I would like to really play that. Ruin Factory, Guardians of Azuma, or whatever it's called. That one I was going to get anyway because I'm a big fan of the Ruin Factory game. So I had to get that. Sadly, they didn't have, almost dropped that. They didn't have the collector's edition version for the Switch 2. Supposedly those might not even get to America because of, tariff shit. Before the launch on June 5th. So I'll just get the regular edition, and later on, if they ever sell the collector's edition or whatever the hell it's called, for cheap, I'll get it then. Because I have pretty much every Ruin Factory Switch collector's edition. And also Story of Seasons. I have those too. Next is Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. I never played Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, sorry. I said that. I said 2S. I didn't play a regular 2, so this is going to be new. I was trying to think of a rhyme. Skibbity-doo. I don't know. What the fuck you want from me? I'm just a reactor. I'm not inventive. I wonder if, like, the pre-order deposit number means anything. I'm sure that's fine. Cancel all those. Cancel all those, please. Anyway, yeah. Okay, the DSP thing. I love that happened to him, by the way. That's really funny. Because he's a scumbag. I just want to throw that out there. Darkseid feels a scumbag. Just want to throw it out there. He doesn't deserve to have heinous things happen to him, but if he gets a Switch 2 canceled after lying about not having money, but having enough money to buy 2 Switch 2s, then you know what? That's okay. I think that's just desserts, as they call them. Anyway, lying and guilting people to give him money so he has enough money to buy 2 Switches? I didn't buy 2 Switches. I'm not fucking hard up for money. Like, what the fuck? All right. I'm not begging it. Like, please Please, sir, give me money. I need it. Put money in the comments. I need it now. Please. Please. Anyway, so Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. I want to get that one. I think that'd be a fun one just to have in the rotation. You know, like, I want to play some Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 S. And, of course, just add to collection. Sonic X Shadow Generations. That one, I'm not 100% sure. I think that would be fun to really test out the power of the Switch 2. Because I heard the Switch 1 version was okay. It was fine. It ran okay. But I would love to see how fast you can go in that game with a Switch 2. Could it handle it? I would assume so. It might be fun. And I would not mind replaying Sonic or Shadow Generations again. Street Fighter 6, that one I wanted to get anyway. So, the year 1 and 2 version. Because I just think it would work better for a Switch, like for me. You know, like put it in, put a few games, you know. Sounds fun. And I know some people get like, well, you're going to keep swapping carts? Yeah, bro. I came from the generation where I would still play Super Nintendo games. You know how many times I would swap cartridges? You know how many times I'd swap cartridges on Game Boys and fucking N64s? So, yeah, a lot of people would say, like, yeah, but wouldn't it be better if these were digital? So you could just, like, click it and go. You don't need to swap cartridges. Fuck that. I like putting a cartridge in a system. I do wish the Switch 2 had, like, some sort of quick resume like the Xbox has, because that's amazing. I love that. That's awesome. That would actually make me want to get maybe more digital games just to be able to, you know, just swap back and forth to, you know, like say play some Balatro and then go over to Rune Factory or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, so Street Fighter 6, I got that. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. I think this might be the first time I actually play Yakuza 0 all the way through. Who knows? I mean, it's going to be a 100-hour game, so that's a... Let me do some real quick math. It's like 33 full charges of the Switch 2. I was just guessing the Switch 2 is gonna last about 3 hours before it dies. So 100 hours, a little over 33, maybe 30. Let's say 34 charges. So 34 full charges of the Switch 2, and I can finish that game. Oh, actually, it might be longer now because it's director's cut. It might be like an hour and 10. So I don't know. It also has that multiplayer mode. I actually kind of want to try that. Hitman, the World of Assassination Edition. That one I might cancel. They had them all there. The only thing I couldn't pre-order, and I already knew this ahead of time, was Bravely Default. I don't know what Square Enix is doing there. I don't really understand what's going on where you can't pre-order that one. You can pre-order every other game. Everything. Including the next one I'm about to say, which is hilarious considering what you're getting with this game. But, yeah, the Hitman one I might not keep. Sonic I'm not too sure about either. The one I'm definitely excited for the most of this is Rune Factory. I love the Rune Factory games. And that game looked really good. And I suspect what they were showing before in gameplay was the Switch 2 version. They just couldn't confirm it. So I'm assuming that's the case. All right. And the last game here, I guess, let me see. Can I show it? Here, yeah, I can show it. It's just one, so... and this one, like, I saw it on the list because the guy, shoutouts to Brian, that's his name. Am I allowed, should I not say that? Brian. It's not, just think of the dog from Family Guy. Shoutouts to Brian the dog. They're supposed to do this anyway, but he's cool about it, so he's just like, let me print you up everything, every Switch 2 game that we know in the system. And I was like, whoa, all of them? He's like, don't worry, it's only like 20 games. So, and that's including everything coming out that they know of that you could pre-order. Well, maybe not all that you could pre-order because they had Bravely Default on there, and I was like, oh, you can pre-order now? And he's like, no. All right. But anyway, they had Split Fiction on there. And the reason why I didn't really want to get it the first time is because it's not even the key card thing. I don't even mind the key cards. I know some people don't like that. I get it. I totally get it. I don't mind the key cards as much as some people. This one is literally, it says, just a code in a box. So that one I probably won't get. Unless it's confirmed. No, it's just a key card and there was like a mistranslation. Because it was like I think it was like a German box art that someone translated. And they translated it kind of weird. They just said like code box or something like that. I think it's been confirmed that it is going to be a actual code in a box. But I thought maybe it meant the code for the friend pass thing or something. But you don't need a code for that. You could just download it on Switch or wherever you're playing. So I really like when they announced Split Fiction was coming to Switch. I was like, hell yeah! Switch Fiction, bro. That would have been a great one. I could play it too because I bought it on PS5 and forgot I don't have fucking online, so. And I don't have a friend either. That didn't fucking help. But, so it's just like one of those things where I'm like, But at least like if I go on Switch 2, you know. And it's $50 still on Switch 2. They didn't raise the price for arbitrary reason. That's one thing I would like to shit on Cyberpunk for. I mean, cool that it runs on there, but $70 for that is insane. It wasn't even $70 ever on any other console. It was $60 when the Ultimate Edition came out for PS5 and Series X, and then $60 when it originally came out. So anyway, that's everything I pre-ordered. I am still getting. I honestly, of all the games I'm excited for, I'm excited for Bravely Default the most because I already know that game is excellent. But I couldn't pre-order it, so sadly I couldn't pre-order it because they just don't allow it yet. I know VGP had pre-orders. But I didn't want to order from there because it's going to be like a week later. And that is one of the games I want to play day one. That and Ruin Factory. Those are the two I really want to play first day. Because I'm actually really excited for both of them. Especially Bravely Default. Because it's a great game. If you've never played Bravely Default 1, it's great. If you played the other two, they're not as good from what I've heard. 1 is excellent. And if you're a big fan of Expedition 33 right now, then you're going to really like Bravely Default because it's turn-based, but it has a twist. So... And it's a really cool twist, the Brave and Default systems. Anyway, so there you go. That's it. That's everything I pre-ordered for the launch day of the Switch 2. I kind of already made a video like this, talking about what I wanted to get, but more things have been confirmed, and the pre-orders weren't open yet and stuff. So wanted to make another video because I want to do a lot of Switch 2 stuff in the future. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. What did I slap? I don't know. Anyway, that's all right.